During an interview with Steve Bannon this week, because apparently that is the only human being left on this planet willing to interview Rudy Giuliani, the former mayor of New York City decided to go ahead and preemptively claim that Democrats have already, worked on a scheme to steal the midterm elections. So here's Rudy Giuliani baselessly claiming that there's some plot afoot to steal the midterms by the Democratic Party. Take a look.
Make sure that the state Democratic Party is not making use of, what's the biggest one? The mail-in voting and no ability of Republicans to observe those ballots. If that's the case, if there's going to be no ability to observe, they're getting ready to cheat, because that's the way they did it before. A lot of states have cured that. Some haven't. You got to make sure in a statewide election that that's the case.
Again, he didn't offer any evidence. I mean, if you're going to make a claim like that, like one of the two major parties in the United States has a secret plot to steal an election, I would at least think you'd have something, right? Do you have a memo? Do you have an email? Do you have a text message? Do you even have word of mouth? I mean, not that that holds up in court, but I mean, for the love of God, Rudy, you're making these outlandish claims and you don't even attempt to provide any evidence to back it up. You're just like, the Democrats are, they're plotting to steal it already. We know this. You didn't even say how you know it. Like, are you really just getting that lazy? Is that how lazy the entire Republican Party has become? You don't even attempt to make stuff up about your crazy conspiracies anymore. You just spout it off and say, well, there it is. Enjoy it, pigs. Eat up out of the trough. This is truly remarkable. I mean, it used to be if Republicans laid out a conspiracy theory, kind of like, the Iraq weapons of mass destructions, right? There was fabrication of the evidence. They would go to the UN with all this, fake crap and try to sell it to the entire world. They put effort into their conspiracy theories back in the day, right? What happened to the good old days of the Republican Party where they at least pretended to believe in the things that they were saying? Rudy Giuliani just comes and just craps all over all that. He's like, here's the thing. All right, what's next? Like, come on, do better. If you're going to put forward an outlandish conspiracy theory, could you at least put some effort into it? Put your heart into it, Rudy. I feel like you don't even care anymore. It's just sad to see this happening. For the record, what is happening is that Republicans like Rudy Giuliani and Steve Bannon are preparing the Republican Party for not a very good midterm. And not a very good midterm for them is only winning back the House of Representatives by about 5 seats, which is the current projection. But it is important to remember that just, 5-6 months ago, the current projection was that Republicans were going to take 70 to 80 seats. That's what the GOP had predicted for themselves. A 70 to 80 seat red wave this coming November. Mitch McConnell was boasting, it's going to be a good year for Republicans. Now he's out there saying like, whoa, guys, temper your expectations. Things aren't going to be great. Because that's what's happened. And it's funny because all of this happened right when we started getting those televised January 6 hearings. Then as soon as those stopped, we got the FBI raid at Mar-a-Lago. Then we had the information from New York, and then we had more information with the fake elector scheme. Now the January 6 hearings are about to kick back up again. Jenny Thomas had to go and testify Thursday. A lot of stuff happening that's really bad for Republicans. And it's being reflected in the polls. So the way Republicans justify those bad poll numbers is by doing what Rudy Giuliani did there. Trying to tell us that the Democrats are already stealing it. But again, he didn't put his whole heart into it, and he didn't provide us any evidence. Even fake evidence at this point, Rudy, would be something, but you were too lazy to even do that. That's pretty sad. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.